Imagine having two dogs, and one day one of the two dies. So the one that is left behind starts sniffing the dead one and sits next to its dead body. But is it actually grieving? Does it actually know that his friend is no more? Or is it a thing to be sad about? Or does it simply think that something is off and different? Well, to understand this, scientists have observed how different animals behave around the death. Do they stay near the body? Or do they change their routines? Scientists compared these behaviors to how humans grieve when there is a death in the family or in a society. And then they start to see whether animals actually recognize death, or if they are just responding to something unfamiliar, something that their brain cannot comprehend. Let's understand this by looking at some fascinating examples. Our first example will be none other than the elephants. They are known for their mourning rituals. Whenever a member of their herd dies, elephants have been observed returning to its bones. Even years later, they approach carefully and use their trunks gently to touch or caress the bones. And then they stand silently for long periods. They're not just curious about it, but their behavior is often accompanied by quiet and solemn behavior. Although this does not mean that we are certain about them comprehending death, but these patterns actually suggest an emotional response to the absence of their old friend, something that echoes our own reaction when we lose someone close. We all know how smart monkeys are, and therefore we should also consider the striking behavior of chimpanzees when it comes to death. Chimp mothers have been observed to carry their deceased infants for days, and in some cases, for weeks. It grooms the dead body of the infant and seems very reluctant to part with it. It seems as if the mother is grappling with the loss. The other group members of the mother chimpanzee are often observed to become unusually quiet, and they gather around the mother grieving. They actually look like they understand that something significant has happened, just like humans would do. While we don't know exactly what's going on in their minds, these behaviors suggest a profound response to death. We as humans, when we look at these examples, we get emotionally driven by the idea that even animals feel the same way as humans do. While a part of it might actually be true, but scientists say that while animals clearly react to death, they might not think of it in a way that humans do. We as humans know that death is permanent and universal, but animals likely sense something is gone, rather than understanding the concept of mortality. Still, their reactions show us that death has meaning to them in their own way. So what makes humans different is that we reflect on death. We think about the future, and we have our own rituals, and we understand that one day we will die too. This unique awareness shapes human culture and emotions in ways that set us apart from the animals. In the end, while animals may not understand death in exact way that we do, but their reactions still show us something important. Relationships and loss are felt across species, and maybe in exploring how they experience death, we learn more about what makes us human. So, when one dog sat quietly beside the other, it might not have understood death the way we do, but it definitely felt that something changed. Something important was gone. And in that quiet moment, we're reminded that even if animals don't understand death exactly like us, they feel loss, and that matters.